All right, everyone. Welcome to Modern Mobile Mindset. Today's video is going to be about Mia Khalifa. She definitely has gotten attention. So basically, she compared herself to Tom Brady while giving marriage advice to her fans. Now, I know a lot of people are having a difficult time out here in this dating environment, in this marriage environment, and they have to go to unconventional places for advice. So here we are now along with the rest of the internet, thinking about this public service announcement or advice that has become a public service announcement for what to do if your marriage or relationship or engagement is not working out. So let's go ahead and skip past all of this stuff because we're basically going to hear her talking about her Tom Brady like stats in the TikTok video. In which she says, "But if this is your fucking life, you want to be stuck with someone, period? I know I don't. So without further ado, let's play this video."
Oh, we're comparing stats. Baby girl doesn't know that I am Tom Brady at this game.
Baby girl.
Married at 18, divorced at 21. Second marriage.
One.
Married at 25, divorced at 28.
Two marriages
Third
under the
engagement.
belt.
Engaged at 29, ended it at 30, but I kept the ring. I'm still keeping Tom Brady on his toes. We should not be afraid to leave these men. We are not stuck with these people.
By the way, I don't know if you're a man or a woman watching this, but I agree with her. Don't be afraid to leave a man if he's doing that to you, and I'm sure they are, and I'll get into that later on. But also for any men watching this video, if for whatever reason you end up in a situation, engagement, or marriage, proceed at your own risk, of course. Don't be afraid to leave. Both genders, please take her advice. I look at this as a public service announcement. Let's continue.
Marriage is not a sanctimonious thing. It is paperwork. It's something. It's a commitment you make to someone. But if you feel like you're not getting anything from that commitment and you're trying, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Yeah, I mean, if you look to the left of the screen, right below my picture where I'm talking, you can see I have three things listed there. I think her situation is she found out she was dealing with the representative. The person really wasn't really valuing her like they said they would to either get into the relationship or to get into those drawers. I don't know why they would lie, but people lie. That's what they do. But yeah, she's saying split if it's the representative you're dealing with. Split if it's suddenly not working out for you. Because I'm sure at the beginning things were working out or it wasn't going to get to that point. Anyway, let's proceed.
Have to go. I know it's difficult to fill out paperwork and to make appointments and to do all of these things, but this is your fucking life.
It's your
Do you
fucking
want to
life,
be
yeah.
stuck with someone?
I know I don't.
Period. Do you want to be stuck with someone?
Yeah, that paperwork is definitely worth it. That paperwork is worth it in the long run. So let's just break this down very simply and make this very useful as if you're looking at this, you're either a guy fan of Mia Khalifa's, which there's a picture for you to look at if you want. But if you actually do want relationship advice or take away some key pointers, this is what I take away from this. So when you're entering into serious relationships, we're not talking about hookups from Bumble, from Hinge, from Tinder, from whatever. We're talking about people who are considering getting into serious relationships or that hookup has turned into a serious relationship, which I've seen some girls try to pull this one on me. First of all, know the room, know what you're dealing with. I think especially for ladies here. So there are guys, and I know the red pill community will say this, but it really is true. And I don't have a horse here. I don't have a dog in this fight. I'm not picking the man's side or the woman's side, but a lot of guys will hook up with you, and you know this. I don't have to tell you this, but a lot of guys won't get into a relationship serious with you. Now, Mia Khalifa's end, she's got money, she's got clout, she's got other things beside her looks. Now, some guys may really value her, maybe because they respect some things she's done in her life. That's all about perspective. But knowing the room is going to give you a third eye to understand if a person's being real with you. For better or for worse, she did not know the room for these relationships because it hasn't worked out. And she's had her ideas about, look, you don't know what someone else is going through, but you don't know the actual reasons why her relationships didn't work, but you know what's going on in your relationships. But know your room. Sort of listen to what men have to say in the manosphere on YouTube. Listen to what women have to say. Listen to what your favorite prawn star has to say in Mia Khalifa and your other marriage advice gurus. But know your competition. Know the room. Know what people actually want. Get more than one perspective. Okay? Next part is number 2. Now that you know the room, now that you know your chances of getting quality, know that there's very little quality out there. And it's basically like you go to the supermarket, you want a good apple, but there's 19 bad apples and there's only one good apple. And everybody wants that good apple. You're going to have a lot of competition. And that's why you want to know the room. And from the men's side as well. There are quality girls out there, but it's maybe 1 out of 20 girls are quality. And obviously you go for looks first, but then you go for the quality of the person. Are they a sheep? Are they communicating well with you? Do they have the ability to communicate well? Do they have the ability to think for themselves? The third part is, even if you've done 1 and 2 correct, heed her good advice. Split if it's the representative you're dealing with. Even if you got to deal with the laws. New York has different divorce laws than California, than other states, etc. Anyway, if you like this video, please like the video. Please subscribe. Please leave any comments down below. And I'll see you next time.